Welcome back, folks, to what should be the last episode, unless I decide to do multiple endings, which I might. I might do all the multiple endings in one episode, you never know. Let's go ahead and talk to this fool.
They're all dead. You're the last one.
I wish I could just leave. Just power up this ship and fly away. But there's nowhere else to go. And no more time.
You want me to feel sorry for you. But after what you did to Maggie, no way.
And what about you, Ray McCoy? After what you did to my family, to my friends, do you not also seek forgiveness?
Nope.
I don't need to.
I thought I could cheat my destiny. I should have cherished what little time I had instead of wasting even one precious minute on revenge. My hands are labored day and night, and ease comes never in my sight. My wife has no indulgence given except what comes to her from heaven. We eat little, we drink less. This earth breeds not our happiness. Another sun feeds our life streams. We are not warmed with thy beams. Thou measurest not the time to me, nor yet the space that I do see. My mind is not with thy light arrayed. Thy terrors shall not make me afraid.
Uh-huh. Well,
You had control of your cursor whenever he started his whole poem shit. You could have actually shot him during the middle
What a
of that.
waste.
both.
He dies on his own. In this particular ending, for Clovis's time does run out whenever you reach the
Jesus,
shuttle
Slim.
there.
I almost blew your brains out.
Do it. You just might be doing me a favor.
You finish him? I think you got a promotion coming. Not to mention all those retirement bonuses.
As long as I get something like 20 hours of sleep in the process. I'm going home, Steel. I'm finished.
Hey, Slim.
What?
You ever think of working with a partner?
I thought you only worked alone.
There's a first for everything.
I'll think about it.
I'm much better company than a dog, you know.
Music doesn't match the background.
Not at all. But I guess that was Blade Runner, folks. A joint production of Westwood Studios and the Blade Runner Partnership.
Lethal's played through this game a lot faster than it took me to play through this my first time through.
Well, you gave me a few hints. Like the phone. How much time did you spend on the phone the first time through? Did you
That wasn't as time-consuming as trying to solve the individual puzzles and the investigative clues and trying to figure out how to go from one plot point to the next. Particularly if, say, you're playing this and you're not as familiar with the movie, and you don't get all the references, you don't understand. Not a whole lot of context.
I can see that. Well,
But of course, this tends to be the case whenever you and I combine games anyway.
yeah.
It just, there's just so much working at it. It's not like this is a particularly challenging puzzle game. Once you get the puzzles, once you solve the investigative situation and figure out how the pieces go together, then despite the game's replayability, you still have a gist of how to go through it.
Yeah, I was getting concerned at the beginning when it seemed like I'd have to go through several pixel hunts, both with the Esper and in the regular click and point-and-click gameplay. But it really went along swimmingly at the end, to be honest. We really never had any problem where we just got stuck. I mean, we had that little instance with the arcade, where I had to go back and forth a few times, but...
There was a particular time where you were trying to kill an asshat with a bow tie that
Yep.
got you frustrated.
Or try to escape a fucking explosion.
So what'd you think about Blade Runner, Label?
I thought it was great. I think it needs subtitles. It also needs skippable dialogue, but otherwise, I wouldn't change a thing, to be honest. I would even keep that stupid explosion in there, because it is possible to evade. It just takes a little timing. Or also, you have to click in the right area, and then you just have to pound the mouse button like crazy. But it's very charming. The voice acting was superb. The graphics, even in 2014, even though they're pixelated as fuck, are really nice, actually. In quite a few locations.
I mean, it's either that or the crazy, like, polygons that you see in, like, the Star Wars games, right?
Yeah.
Like Jedi Knight.
And, I mean, it looks fine. And some of the, like the ground floor of the police station, or the roof of our apartment building, look great! Because they're like pre-rendered scenes from the movie, kind of. You have the fog and everything just going all around. That's stuff
There's a lot of artwork in the game that was so heavily based and designed upon the movie. As I commented earlier, I can't imagine how much time they spent staring at individual scenes trying to replicate it, and I can't fathom the budget it took. Only that I can't imagine them having made more money on the game than what they spent, and it contributing to them being broke.
And the biggest shame, folks, I think, is that you cannot go out and buy this game. It's not on GOG. It's not on Desura. Also, it closed on its own. And I think that's the worst part. Let's go ahead and start it up again. We'll trick out some more endings, but I think that's the biggest shame. I'd like to give EA some money for this game.
Now, one of your ways to see an ending here is to immediately and rather majorly change it up. Won't take that long.
Just shoot him in
Let
the face,
Crystal trigger the bomb.
Oh, let her trigger the bomb? Okay.
Yeah, let her trigger the bomb.
That should be right here.
Shooting him in the face just stops his rant. He stopped not his poem, but it just his poem.
Always hated close spaces.
Hold on. I'll get an ambulance out here.
Oh, I screwed the pooch this time, Slim. Promise. You'll waste Clovis. Taught you pretty well, didn't I?
You got it. Okay, so I can progress from this point. That's good. And since this is sort of a hard position here, shootout coming up. And, of course, blowing up my dog. Papi!
Maggie!
Hey, your
Come
dog.
on!
Can I shoot my dog? No, there's a guy.
Don't give
Here you go,
don't
baby.
give her a treat
Dinner
this
time.
time.
Nope. Come and get it.
How could they? Oh, God. No.
You like my present, Ma?
You bastard! She was an innocent!
She a fake, Ma. A machine, like you. Tyrell, he make her more doggy than dog, you know?
That's a lie!
You don't remember it, I'm thinking. None of it. Them false memories. They really worked you good.
Come on out and show yourself, you coward!
There he is.
Time for you to fight Rasta, man. Again.
Round 2. Fight. Stop it. Just take nice, well-timed shots seems to be the trick to that, if you're wondering.
Now you beeline for the moon bus. You don't have anyone to chide you about going in there on your own or not.
I've been
Hello.
expecting you.
I'm sure you have been.
I was gonna say, it's not gonna change much if I just shoot him, right? Right?
The change doesn't come with whether or not you shoot him here. The change comes in who gives you the ending afterwards. Because
Okay.
Crystal's dead. Go ahead and kill him. Oh,
Bam.
I've been expecting you.
Steele
Fuck
didn't
you.
make it.
I could have used you about 10 minutes ago.
You didn't need any help, McCoy. Chief Bryant wants to talk to you. He says you're really ready now.
It never ends, does it?
You're a real Blade Runner now. Full retirement bonuses and everything. You've done a man's job, sir.
How come I don't feel good about it?
Who knows? Buy yourself another animal, maybe. A real one, not a Tyrell fake.
She wasn't fake.
Whatever you want to believe, McCoy.
And of course, he leaves his little origami shit all over the place.
Yeah. So there you go. There's another ending. You've given the people a special. Now, for the next one,
We're gonna have to do some legwork to kill people.
Wait, no. For the next one that you want to go back to, you can just shoot Gaza.
That's what I was thinking. Okay. Oh, that'll be fun. Okay. Oh, I can actually get past the credits. That's great. That's great. I'd never expected that. Who would expect us? Alright, so... When the fuck was that? It was before fucking game, I think. Although, no, chocolate... Chocolate was when I got it for them. Confrontation room. Hell, fine.
Fucking aim.
Okay, we'll try fucking...
I remember.
Yep, there he is. Alright, folks, you've heard this
Did you
twice
get that
before.
asshole out
Now
of my
get ready to
apartment?
hear it a third time. Except this time...
It's cleaner than when you left it.
Yeah.
My dog?
Yeah, your pooch
Well, I mean,
is
you
there
didn't,
too.
you didn't have to go all the way back here to this one. Like, you could just kill him and anyone.
That everything I need
Oh,
to clear
that's
me?
right, I did have a better one.
I gotta tell you,
Yeah.
kid.
Okay, let me just kill the game then, because it'll be faster that way.
It yeah, you could just, load to a closer one where you're right there.
Yeah, this one we actually already had it. This was the one where I was damaged goods, and no.
Well, I mean, you don't have to
Who
load
the
from
hell do you think you're kidding, McCoy? You're gonna fry!
Definitely fits.
The hunter, he do us a favor, man. He bagged us a traitor.
Brother, you've killed a human. There's no going back now.
Come out and show yourselves!
First things first. You must decide where you belong, brother.
Stop calling me that!
You've wasted much precious time already. No more choices, Ray McCoy. Meet us at the moon bus, and together we will face the tigers that wait in the night's forest.
Okay, well, I know where that is.
Now you go to your apartment. Because, of course, we're in Act 4, and we need to trigger Act 5.
Alright. I
We'll
gotta
do that
avoid the
by
cops
going
while I
to
do
your
that.
Yep.
Oh, big deal.
And you have to get to talk to Gaff, and Gaff might get you killed incidentally. by freezing you in place while the bad people come.
Oh, that was good stuff. At least I don't have to worry about getting killed by Clovis over here. Maybe someone else can try
True.
to kill me. And now that I don't care about police officers, they are fair game. Wild game. Get over here.
Not a single one of them appears.
Oh, there's one.
Hey!
You're gonna have to catch me first, Ash. I wasn't ready to engage, so I'm running. He had me a disadvantage. He had me a disadvantage. That's all it was.
Not gonna save here, because goddamn heaven forbid, fucking police officer roll up and crush your nuts.
No surprises this time.
Tough day, McCoy.
You could say that.
Steele is looking for you. And Bryant. You've been keeping the whole department hopping, you and Guza.
I know. You looking for me too, Gaff?
Looking, not killing. I'm in a good mood today.
Well, that's good.
You know you got some interesting neighbors, McCoy.
Yeah, well, I've been too busy to visit lately.
You gonna turn yourself in?
I'm thinking about it.
Think hard. You killed anyone yet?
Maybe.
It's like I said before. You retire a human, your career is over. Your life too, maybe.
I was gonna say, Give me my cursor while he's still on screen. Damn
We
it.
don't live forever, do
Oh,
we?
I can't shoot him. I was gonna say, you're clinically retired now, asshat, but no, couldn't do that.
Voted for him then.
Very good. Very funny, yes. Governor, let's get down to business.
Well, now we can comment on how
I
ridiculous
estimate
Terrell
5
looks,
billion
at
tons
least,
of skip
with his
surround the
glasses.
city.
They're just as
Eventually, we're gonna
obnoxious
have
in the
to
movie.
Elgin.
Yep, and his face is, you know, a direct scan from the actor, although, you know, aged 15 years.
It doesn't look radically
alive.
different.
Unfortunately, your way is
You know,
illegal.
someone who we didn't end up seeing in all of this was Rachel, courtesy of, the one time you really got a chance to see her is if you get into that optional encounter which involves you speaking with the corpulent lieutenant.
How can you possibly guarantee that no
We missed her
tragedies will
weird
occur?
haircut. That's all I
It's a
gotta
very
say. It
simple
looks
solution
funky to
an
me.
old
I don't
design
know.
challenge. Give them jobs on Earth, and they will never desire a different life.
That is a lie.
We also missed some other stuff, some quips in various places. Lethal didn't find everything in the Esper pictures. There's actually one particular instance where, in one of the Esper pictures, he could have found a camera for a bar, which he could have then used to get another picture, which he could have used to see some other things.
Well, shit.
I know.
We'll see how much time we have at the end of this video.
Why don't you just take a seat? We'll have a little talk.
I don't have time for talk.
I wish I could.
He doesn't have time for talk,
do.
man. He's gonna die any moment.
Useless. The 4-year lifespan is unalterable.
My friends, my family died.
Now, I have to say, the ending I would have wanted you to see most is also the ending that there's no sane way in hell you would have ever tried to go down. And it would necessitate, basically, us going back to all the way before you killed Zuka.
Walking along the darkened valley with silence
And not killing him.
melancholy.
And not...
Do I want to play through this whole fucking game again? It wasn't that bad an experience.
Alive if possible.
I know. And it's also a short game, particularly when you know what you're doing. It involves Lucy.
Maybe I could see, maybe I could talk to you also.
Actually, multiple endings involving Lucy.
Station guards in the mezzanine.
Well, I mean, then we could talk to Rachel.
I mean, after that fall.
Yes.
Oh, don't be a fool. He's not dead yet. His time hasn't come.
My time hasn't come.
God. No.
Yeah. Look at the floor beside you.
Aw, my puppy! Damn it!
She'd been shot once in the head. At least she died fast.
There's a smoking ashtray.
I wanted to give her a treat and have her explode. I felt cheated. Oh well.
It wasn't any mystery, and if I'd gotten home a few minutes earlier, it would have been me down there on the killing floor. No, it was a message, plain and simple. Crystal was giving me one last chance to disappear, but now I had a little message of my own to deliver.
Crystal killed your dog.
Goddamn bitch!
Pick up.
I see you survived.
No thanks to you.
Don't you think you'd already be dead if that's what I so desired?
Talking like a god, Clovis. Isn't that a little over the top, even for you?
Prometheus was chained to a rock and vultures pecked at his liver. I haven't quite had to suffer such ordeals, literally speaking, of course.
Well, there's still time.
I'm calling to apologize, brother. I should have never recruited Guza against you. I just had to make sure that you weren't going to betray us.
Guza probably thought that he recruited you.
To be honest, we had a sort of a business relationship where our different interests converged, but he was never to be trusted. Unlike you.
I appreciate that.
Is something the matter, brother?
My dog's been murdered.
And does that not whet your thirst for vengeance? Come back home to us. We'll demand justice and receive it.
How do I know who I really am?
Guza must have programmed you as an experiment to see if you could really act as one of them. He wiped out all your memories of our time together. As soldiers during the Phobos Wars, the Battle of the Gemini, firefights on the top of Olympus Mons.
I don't remember.
But if you dig real deep and feel, you'll know what's real. It's a passage to freedom, McCoy. To your destiny. An underground railroad to carry you from bondage. We'll be waiting.
You'll notice how Clovis really does try to appeal always to a sense of camaraderie, of family. And one particular phrase there, he says, if you really dig down deep and feel. Considering how ostracized replicants were for their lack of empathy, and this happened in the movie as well, replicants end up getting displayed with their sense of camaraderie, with their emotions out on display, that they're the ones who have empathy, while these replicant hunters, the Blade Runners, end up being the ones who try to hide it all the way, and try to make themselves feel less guilty with retiring replicants instead of killing them. Like bounty hunters. Wow. So, there's actually some complications to this. You don't have to do this, but it would influence the ending. We need to collect all of the DNA.
Okay.
We only have 2 of the samples. Let's go to your inventory here.
Okay.
Yeah, I think you only have 2 of them. You only have, yeah, you have the DNA from Sebastian, and you have the DNA from Tyrell. You're missing 2 DNA sources. One ends up being from Luther and Lance, which I think you can get by talking to them, or sifting through their stuff. The other one you actually get from,
Your phone number, please.
the big fat motherfucker who got assassinated with the dog. You remember the whole sort of like computer bank that was there that someone tried to log into a dozen times?
Mm-hmm. I do.
We actually know the password for that.
Apartments. Ground floor.
So we'd have to go back to the Tyrell building, which for us is pretty much right along the way to Luther and Lance.
And don't we have to go to the guy with the eyes also? Or Eye-Man?
Guy with the... No, we don't need to go to him.
Oh.
We're fine.
Okay. Let's go ahead and save, because we once again have entered the death trap. Pain, suffering, and death. Alright.
I love your WoW save. Like, oh my god, that was so deep.
Well, it's true, though. I mean, at the end of the movie, you're all, wow, these things are not that bad, really. They're just trying to, stay alive, not be slaves. I can't fault them for that.
Meanwhile, Deckard's fucking killing the women left and right. He escapes in his car with Rachel. Some of the endings in this game, for the most part, the question of whether Ray McCoy is a replicant or not is ambiguous. That's left open to interpretation. But there are definitely endings that shade it more ways than others. There's Luther and Lance. Actually, I think you walk out and walk back in until they're gone. Because I've seen them vanish before. There we go. Try to access their computer? No. I'm gonna have to remember how... Well, maybe the phone there? No, not the phone. The thing there. I saw a green cursor there light up.
Okay, he did do something. I thought he was just going to
Dump a copy of all the data in this directory to drive D.
Good. That's
Good
another
shot.
DNA sample.
Cool.
And the final one you need to go for is the one in Corpulent Man, which
We'll have to go to the Terrell building, which is over here.
I hope you can still access that. I hope.
Locked.
Wait. Is there like one of those things that flips over it? Otherwise, it doesn't make any fucking sense. Well.
Looks like you can access it. Alright, well that's not a big deal. It changes the dialogue a bit, but it's still the same ending. Having all of the DNA basically changes the dialogue to make them more hopeful and inspired. But you can't go back into the Tyrell building to get the final piece of DNA.
Damn it.
Essentially, in order to do that, we would have to, we'd have to go back to the prior act before you... No, if we went back to the prior act before you triggered Guza, you'd probably just have to go get the other DNA that you had to get for Luther and Lance, which means you might have to go back even further, like Act 3.
We'll wait till our next session for that, okay?
Right.
Our super rep-friendly play session. Alright, now, I was going to the moon bus. I gotta remember where the fuck that is. Okay, it's back here.
Right. Back there.
Yeah.
Now, go that direction, yep.
You know, the cops should be after me right now. It's very desolate down here. I know I shouldn't be mentioning it because it just seems too easy.
Now, there will be 2 rats coming up. Prepare yourself.
For pain, misery, and woe. Get
So
out
instead of
again.
pulling up the gun save. Right. Watch, there's no rats. Oh.
Bitch! Okay, I got him without actually taking a hit, surprisingly enough.
Alright.
Because I'm a fucking G.
Now there's no death trap for you to worry about, which is rather nice, really.
I'm sure we're gonna have a certain confrontation with a certain woman. Where go? Where go? Where go? Go. Oh, there it is. So I better have this handy. Yep, there it is. Come on. I thought you said I didn't have to worry about it.
I lied.
Remember when I called you a jerk, Grimith? Remember that?
Yeah. I may recall that, yeah.
I did not lie. Don't.
I knew a trap when I saw one. This was Sadik's work for sure.
I thought he was like a fucking excitable dog. I thought he was gonna go jump on.
He's Maggie.
You almost got away with it, Slim. And I expected so much more from you.
Why'd you have to kill her?
Who? The mutt? The artificial pet of a replicant? What'd you think I'd do?
Show some mercy?
Well, I guess that's why you're there, and I'm here. Now, why don't you explain to me what you're doing out here, Slim? Maybe you can ease my suspicious mind.
I'm just checking it out.
Just doing a little sightseeing?
That's right.
Right. And not 50 yards from your pal Clovis and the moon bus you hijacked. You're not convincing me too good, Slim.
You gonna shoot me down right here?
It's as good a place as any. Maybe you want to go in the machine now? See if you can answer this question.
Do you feel lucky, punk? I'm sure that's what she's gonna say.
No, she's going to shoot you.
Oh, fuck.
That's her question.
Okay, hopefully I'm
And
faster
you
next time.
exactly safe in the best position.
Come on, game. You're fighting me. Ah, god damn it. It bullshit me on several of those shots, so it's not my fault. The game cheated. Again. See, like that one, it totally went off target, even though I had it on top of her. That one, too.
You had it on top of her?
Oh, come on, game. No cheating hacks. No cheating hacks. I got a good 7 shots on her. Man, this one's much harder than the last ultimate contest of skill we had out here. Please shoot her.
Well, Crystal put herself into a great position while you were saving the game, and you know, she's got that super powerful shotgun, and she's kind of killed a lot of motherfuckers. It's her thing. Now, if only you could plant a trap that would completely confuse her using a tripwire.
See, like, let me just stop for a second. That was no failure of my own. That crosshair couldn't have not been more on top of her.
Maybe, you know, it's a hit scan attack.
There you go, fuck you. I don't think I need to save again, but I'm feeling lucky. There you go. Okay, let's rock.
Her body just fucking discorporated.
There's a leg right there. See? It was a waste, Grimith.
Sadik. Sadik. Sadik.
Hello.
Brother man, wondering when you make it out here?
Took a little while to realize where I belonged.
The Maker built you right.
What about you, Sadik? Aren't you a killer?
My woman, she be killed by a Blade Runner. Revenge all I got left. So yeah, I be a killer now.
I understand.
Truth be told, killing don't help much.
The moon bus up and running yet?
All it needs is fuel. Clovis want to see you. Bring you back into family. I say, he prove himself, welcome back. One happy family. There got to be something around here, man. Old reactor cores. Anything still gotta glow. The generator, it take almost anything.
Alright.
Now, we got two options here. Sadik is charging you with going to find some energy source before you're allowed to see Clovis. So you can go find the energy source, or you can kill Sadik.
There you go.
Now let's go see Clovis. Hi!
I've been expecting you.
Shoot him.
Done.
Dialogue changes here a bit,
I see
although it's
Steel
Gaff
didn't make it.
we talked to.
I could have used you about 10 minutes ago.
You didn't need any help, McCoy.
I thought it was all over when Steele showed up.
I saw the corpse back there.
I never thought she'd turn out to be a rep sympathizer.
People are unpredictable. Chief Bryant wants to talk to you. He says you're really ready now.
It never ends, does it?
You're a real Blade Runner now. Full retirement bonuses and everything. You've done a man's job, sir.
How come I don't feel good about it?
Who knows? Buy yourself another animal, maybe. A real one, not a Tyrell fake.
She wasn't fake.
Whatever you want to believe, McCoy.
So yes, very similar to the other one where Crystal Steel dies, but the dialogues change because Ray McCoy's the one who killed her, so I never thought she'd turn out to be a rep sympathizer. And Gaff's like,
sure.
Yeah.
Gaff, you so dumb.
He's like, whatever.
Alright, now let's find some energy, and that'll be the end for this session and this episode. I have no idea where to find this. If it glows, it'll work in this, apparently. That glows.
One last pixel hunt.
Run! There's stuff over here. It glows. It shouldn't be that hard to find this stuff, right? See, he's on the other side. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. No. I hope I'm going the right way for this shit. Okay, bring out the Whoppet.
It's nice to have hope.
Brad! Of course. McCoy, why are you such a constant disappointment? I'm just gonna run past you if I can. Run! There's nothing over here! Why'd I go here? Well, so it's pointless for me to go over here unless something unlocks after I kill the rats. Which is possible. Can we use the bomb? That'd be an interesting thing. An interesting fix for this. Wait. Okay. Am I seeing you? No.
Yes, I know, Skype. The other party can't see me yet.
Nothing else there.
Let's use the bomb as a power source. No? Okay.
No. If that was that easy, Sadik would have had it taken care of a long time ago. Time for a pixel hunt, pixel hunt, pixel hunt. Time for a pixel hunt so early in the morning.
I was gonna say it is early in the morning for you. It's nearly 1 o'clock. Or actually, it's nearly 2 o'clock. Never mind. I thought you were only 1 ahead. I'm sorry.
Pixel hunt, pixel hunt, pixel, pixel, pixel hunt, pixel hunt, pixel hunt, pixel, pixel, pixel. It's on one of these screens we've gone through.
And now the rat screen? Okay.
Not on the red screen.
I hear something laughing out there in the darkness.
Oh, that was me.
Yes.
Grimith, I ever tell you that you're a jerk?
Remember that one time? I remember. You know what kind of farms remember? You know the farms I remember. They always remember.
Saltridge Farms?
Let's see.
It may be on this screen.
I was gonna say, I see all this junk. It looks like a little baby skeleton or something there. It's terrible.
Pixel Han, pixel Han, pixel, pixel, pixel Han, pixel Han, pixel.
Wouldn't that just be the shit if it was over here with him? I need a power source. Perhaps you can find it on this screen. It's a flaming barrel. That is the power source. Can I just talk to you, or are you gonna get me? Give me mean.
You got a protective
you
suit
have
or
to get it.
something? If I handle any radioactive waste, I'm liable to melt.
You don't need no suit, man. Your skin, it be plenty good enough. The maker built you right.
All right. You were saying, Grimith, before I accidentally interrupted you?
Maybe you don't need talking him does you nothing. He just wants you to find the power source. And you don't need to worry about radiation suit because your hands are not normal human hands.
Of course not.
You have the strength of champions.
Can't be on this screen. That'd be so stupid.
It would be. He's like, just kidding, lol.
If it's on the screen, I think it might be in this kind of trench, but I don't see it there. So many pixel hunts.
It might be on the middle left.
The middle left. I was gonna say, that looks like something right there, but... Middle...
If the cursor ever lights up green and it's not on you, McCoy, you're doing a good job.
I saw something. I saw something.
You did? You actually moused over it? Yes, you did. That's that.
That little dark splotch, folks. That little fucking dark
You think
splotch.
that's terrain? No, that's the fuel source.
That's some dicks. Okay.
Well, I just saved Lethal 25 minutes of his life.
And you too. Thank you, Grimith. Okay, I got your
You
stuff.
for real, I'm thinking.
For real.
Go in. You see Clovis. He not got too much time left.
Let's go see
So
him.
Clovis has been bedridden in every single situation. Now he's standing, no blanket. You'll see Lance and Luther up there.
We have very little time.
I spoke to Sadik. He's installing the power source right now.
Excellent. And do you have something for me?
Sadik, you do?
Okay.
DNA
For one, you could
information?
shoot him.
We have some of it.
I hope it's enough.
It will have to be.
I've got questions of my own.
No doubt, but answers will take time, and time is precious to all of us.
It's true then. We've only got 4 years.
Yes. Of course, I could be hit by lightning tomorrow, but with the information Terrell gave you... Who knows, brother? It may just be enough to make a difference. He's a hunter no more. He has come home. It's time to go, my friend.
Where are we going?
To the heavens, brother. To fulfill our destinies off-world.
You know?
We can't hear you right now, Grimith. You're being overpowered. Of course. and made a tiger. Okay.
In that case, seems like I think that's the same dialogue that appears if you would have as much DNA information as you can get. So I'm guessing that it's all right. That what we have is
For
enough.
real, I'm thinking.
We got one more thing to do.
Not got too much time left.
Now, this is crazy. In this particular instance, like, every replicant you've met in the game, if they're alive, will appear on this ship.
Welcome,
you can
brother.
have one epic
We have very
battle
little
fucking
time.
royale where you
I
try to
spoke
take them all
Sadik.
out at once.
He's installing the power source right now.
Excellent. And do you have something for me?
Oh, yeah.
You kind of killed them.
What?
Yep.
I think I'll just leave it there.
And because Lucy isn't on this ship, she is human. She usually is human in this game. About like 75% of the time, I think.
I
Three
see.
quarters. But everyone who has a possibility for being a replicant, there is rolled for the random chance there. There are only 2 guaranteed replicants. Zubin, Uncle Zubin, and Clovis himself. Sadik can actually be a human sympathizer himself. The context clues in the game would describe it as whether he's the demolitions guy is an expert or not. If he's a human sympathizer, he'll have sloppy bombs.
All right.
And commentary will note that.
Well, that's the end of this session, folks. And next time, I guess we're going to start a replicant sympathizer playthrough.
Lucy, as I said, Lucy most of the time is not a replicant herself. Ergo, it's going to be a je ne sais quoi, romantic interlude run.
Oh my goodness. Well, look forward to that next time, folks.
Something to wet your whistle. After all this grass on the field, it's time to play ball.